Hello everyone,
Hello.
GameBustersUK. Me and Jamie here with, well, a very awesome platformer. It's none other than Prince of Persia: Sands of Time for the PlayStation 2, the POP team. I just call it POP for short.
Yeah,
So,
easy.
yeah. Now, we will be silent for the actual proper cutscenes. I can excuse the intro. For the cutscenes, I would
Yeah,
like.
fuck the intro.
Yeah. For the cutscenes, we'll be quiet and we'll let you guys hear the cutscenes, and then obviously afterwards we'll start yattering and whatnot. So at the beginning, there's obviously going to be a big cutscene, so we'll just let you guys enjoy that. But yeah, Prince of Persia: Sands of Time, one of my favourite platformers of all time, definitely. I really enjoy this, the series anyway. So without further ado, start a new game. I like this little bit where he just sort of like goes into the intro and then you just sort of randomly walk into someone's house. You don't know whose it is. It's just like, yeah. All right. So yeah, from here on out, me and Jamie will let you enjoy the cutscene.
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and
Oh yeah.
shallow
By the
and
way,
unresting.
just to let you know, this is the bit where it
I've seen the
sort of
faces
skips. Sorry guys.
and I
It's
can
my
Oh,
diss.
right, okay.
A little bit.
Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. Know first that I am the son of Shahram, a mighty king of Persia. On our way to Azad with a small company of men, we passed through India, where the promise of honor and glory tempted my father into a grievous error.
Now, my son. Your Majesty, I trust you will remember your promise. The Maharaja's treasure vaults lie within. See how he rides. Like a warrior son.
Yeah. So that was the intro anyway. So yeah, pretty big war going on. And this is, well, this is the Prince of Persia, the no-named Prince of Persia. Not. Let me just clarify this. Not Dustin, not Dustin
Yeah,
from
the shitty movie version.
exactly, not that. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And my video froze. So yeah, I'll catch up to you in a minute. But yeah, I'm going to guess and say roughly now I'm just climbing up some walls and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, you're running along that bit top part.
yeah. What time are you at, Jamie, on the video?
407.
Okay, I'm a little bit off. Okay, so yeah, this guy pretty much Prince of Persia is a lot better than the original 2D Prince of Persia. Is well very acrobatical. He can jump. Uh, well, anyone can jump, but he can he can jump with style. No.
Yeah.
Falling with style. No. That's Toy Story. Yeah, he can run over opponents in slow-mo awesomeness, might I add. Look at that slow-mo awesomeness. And yeah, he can run up on walls, run along walls. So yeah, this was pretty much Assassin's Creed before Assassin's Creed, if you like. So Prince of Persia did it first. But what's your I know it's probably been a while since you've played this game. What's your opinion on the Prince of Persia series, or just this game?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, the first. Well, I've never actually completed the first one. I only got up to. Well, there's this bit where you're like moving mirrors about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got up to that bit because that was when I was borrowing the game, but and then I had to give it back after up to that point. So
Yeah.
I never actually got to finish it.
Yeah.
So I am eventually going to buy them on because they're on Steam.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was going to buy the entire series and just play them.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I thought that'd be even better quality, I reckon, as well. On the
Yeah.
computer. Yeah,
Many
definitely,
men
I'd remember that.
themselves
I don't know what I'm
upon
doing
the
here. I must have just thought,
that their king might
I
see
want to
to them
die.
as
And
Khosrow
yeah.
said to
Suicide. I got nothing left to live for.
The
So,
moment my sword
yeah, the
touched
prince will
blade,
occasionally
I knew
talk.
this would not
Basically,
come my way.
he's talking about
I
his
would
story.
not
We're
follow
reliving
his
the
ways, not
events.
my killing.
We don't know who
My
he's
being
talking to at the
first
moment.
find
We
the
just assume he's talking
Maharaja's
to us.
treasure vault and the treasures within.
Describing his story. So, I quite like the combat system in this game, but I would have to say Two Thrones. Well, War Within and Two Thrones is slightly better. Because mainly here you just have sort of one sword and you're pretty much just jumping over the opponent, slashing him, and occasionally countering, and it's all right. It gets a little bit better later on, when you get like power ups and stuff, and you can do a bit more
Yeah.
moves. But at the moment, it's just sort of it's good, and you know if you like say play War Within first and then play this, you'd think the combat system would be too good, but because I played this first, I thought it was well, brilliant at the time, you know, fantastic, and it is still pretty good. And I like how when he puts his sword, he puts an invisible thing as well in his other pocket, as to indicate he's going to get something else, maybe a dagger, maybe could be. Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Never
Or
know.
more running on the walls, slow mo action, woo, woo, for cinematic effect, of course. I did used to love that when I was younger. Now I was just like, that's awesome. Slow mo running on the wall. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this game. I actually quite like the story as well. I think the voice acting is really good actually. I like the voice acting in this game and stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
and convenient cannon blast opens the way so we can get in. Oh, thank you.
of course.
It's like, hey Prince, I'll help you out. There you go. Just cannon blast the walls there. Of course. Convenience for the win. Ow. Yeah, one of the things I don't like about the combat system is it's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow paced. And at the moment, you can't really like deal with multiple enemies too well. You have to
Yeah.
you kind of have to just like take out one at a time, sort of thing. It gets easier in Two Thrones because you have like two weapons, so you can combo yourself. You can actually combo multiple enemies at the same time, which I think is a
Yeah.
lot better and it's a lot more fluent. Yeah, I'll tell you an interesting story. The only reason that I knew about Prince of Persia: Sands of Time is actually because my neighbor actually bought Prince of Persia: Sands of Time for his son.
Yeah.
And because it looked really good, but I'm not sure if he realized it was a 12A, or I think it's a 12A or 12 plus, and he was like 10 years old, and I think the mother was like, nah, he's still like, she didn't want to risk it. She thought it might be too violent, even though
Yeah.
he was like 2 years younger. So basically said, oh yeah, you like sort of fighting platforming games, don't you? And I said, yeah. And so he gave it to me, and I think I was actually 13 at the time, so I was just old enough to have it. And
Yeah.
I didn't think nothing of it, and I thought, what's this game's like? And it was one of the best games I ever played, one of the best platformers ever, and I thank him for that. So, yeah, it was first Prince of Persia game was free. I got given it to me for free. So I kept saying, "Oh,
Handy.
do I need to give you anything for it?" And he was like, "No, no, it's fine. You can have it." And I was like, "Wow, what a nice neighbour." So yeah, I got that for free. Obviously, I had to pay for the other two, of course, which is fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, there I demonstrated how drinking water recovers your health. Wow, you got to stay healthy, haven't you? So, yeah, they even do slow mo for the pole jumping, shall we say? Yeah, man, this guy's damn and energetic. That's all I can say. Yeah, so he'll randomly say, oh, you know, do you want to save or do you want to continue the story next time? And I'm just like, yeah. It's quite funny though. If you quit, he says, "Oh, you want to quit before my story ends?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, all right then."
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck your story.
Nobody ain't got time for that. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed this game. Great series. Love the story. Obviously, there are some nitpickings that I'll probably get out as I go along. But yeah, lots of running on the walls. If you like Assassin's Creed, if you've ever played Assassin's Creed, you'll definitely like this series.
Yeah. Definitely.
If I could only get there.